Greetings, peace be with you. So in this video, you are going to discover how to be more decisive. And this really is the master skill in our lives because it is in our moments of decision that our destiny is shaped, as Tony Robbins would say, right? And a lot of us are conflicted in our decisions, at least when I reflect back on my own experience, when I reflect on the experience shared by me with the guys that I work with. It really comes down to the decisions that they make on a day-to-day basis, right? If we only were able to make the decisions that we already knew we were supposed to make, that we already know move us towards where we want to go, right? This game that we're playing, of elevating ourselves, of personal development, it's not a game of information anymore, right? A lot of us actually have too much information in our heads. It's really about the implementation. It's really about making the decision to step forward into growth rather than backwards into comfort. And if only we can compound those decisions over time, if we can aggregate them over time, that is when we become the conscious creators of our destiny, right? In the moment that you make a decision is the moment in which you direct your movement towards a certain lifeline. So it is so important for you to understand this one mindset shift that really changed everything for me. And it's something that I'm continuing to work on, right? I would say that I'm not as decisive as I would want to be, right? There's still times in my life where I'm going to do something, but then that's not a real decision, okay? A real decision, it's actually about cutting off all other possibilities. When you make the decision to go to the gym 3 times per week, every single week for the rest of the year, that is exactly what you do. That is a decision. When you say that you're going to go to the gym 3 times per week, but then you don't go to the gym 3 times per week for the rest of the year, or you do it for a month or maybe 2 months, but you don't carry on, that is a sign of indecision, right? That's not a decision. So the word decision actually comes from the same Latin root as incision, right? To cut off all other options. It's like, I made the decision and this is what I'm going to do. And if you can be definite in your decisions is when you become the definite creator of your own reality, of your own destiny. Okay, so what is this mindset shift that will help you elevate your perspective, help you become someone who is worthy, capable, and deserving of creating a life that you love? It really comes down to this one thing. Okay, I heard this from Dan Pena. And it's something that I still contemplate and allow to marinate within my own mind because it's just that powerful. But he said that when values are clear, decisions are easy, right? When values are clear, decisions are easy. So it really comes down to what your values are. So many of us don't ever create the time and the space to ask ourselves, what are our top 5 most important values? What are the character traits that I want to embody, that I want to be an exemplification of, right? Who is it that you want to be remembered as? And that's a great test that we can run through. Like if I'm on my deathbed right now, what couple of words would I want to be describing me, right? And Brendon Burchard, who is another self-help author and influencer, he talks about how he went into a near-death experience and all his life was flashing before his eyes, and he realized that at the end of the day, the only thing that mattered for him is whether he asked himself these questions, right? Did I love? Did I live? Did I matter? Right? Did I live? Did I love? Did I matter? And it's important for you to get clarity on what values are most important to you, right? When values are clear, decisions are easy. And so many times we make decisions that don't necessarily serve the highest expression of who we are because we have conflicting value systems, right? There's a part of us that has the intention to sculpt a lean, strong, and muscular physique. There's a part of us that wants to launch that business. There's a part of us that wants to go and approach that attractive girl down the street. There's a part of us that has the intention to elevate spiritually by meditating and involving in these practices every single day. But then there's another part of us, this part of us that also values not being rejected, right? Not being rejected by the marketplace. It's like afraid of failure, right? There's a part of us that is afraid of looking bad. There's a part of us that wants to feel the comfort rather than the growth, right? And then that confliction right? I don't know if that's a word, but that conflict between the values is what causes the indecision. So if we can really get clear on what values are most important to us, then our decisions become that much more easy as well. But it really comes down to, yeah, okay, you chose what values are most important to you. Like for me, one of the most important values is gratitude, maintaining constant awareness of all the blessings that I have in life, right? Another one is mastery, right? A lifelong commitment to continuous and never-ending improvement, to be a student for life, right? Another value is discipline, and how I specifically define that for myself is around my eating and sleeping patterns, right? So for discipline, for me, it means waking up before the sun. It means eating before the sun goes down, and it means worshiping sleep, right? Because I've seen the impact that sleep has on every area of my life. And if I can constantly remind myself of these values, is when I can make the decisions that align with those values. And it's not even about making those decisions anymore, because they're already made, because my intention is to be an exemplar, a radiant exemplar of these values that I have determined to be the most important for me, right? So it starts with the values, it starts with what you believe, and so many times we have subconscious beliefs that are not necessarily serving us, and that is where the self-sabotage comes in, because like I said, there's like two different aspects of us, maybe there's multiple different aspects of us. A part of us wants that, a part of us wants this, but if we can really get clear that the higher part of us, right, higher part, opening up the third eye, what does the most radiantly alive and virtuous version of me look like, and then getting clear on that, and then striving every single day to live into that expression, then it is inevitable that you will become more decisive, because your values are clear. You've actually taken the time and the space to get clear on what is most important to you. So right now, leave a comment below. What are the top 3 values that are most important to you? Are they discipline? Are they mastery? Are they kindness? Are they compassion? Are they focus? Are they like, what are the top 3 values for you, right? Get clear on that, comment below, and then it's really about reminding yourself of those 3 values most importantly. And then when you're faced at that crossroads, right, when you're like, should I go this way or that way, you remind yourself of your values, and then the decision becomes very, very simple for you after that, right? This is a lifelong process of becoming the radiant exemplar of our values, because at the end of the day, God, the infinite creator, higher power, you, your higher self, whatever you want to label this metaphysical aspect, it's more concerned about who you are than what you got or what you material possessions you had, right? It's more concerned about who you were at the end of the day. So even setting the goal, set the goal not to achieve the goal, but to become the type of person that is worthy, capable, and deserving of it. Okay, I really hope that you are picking up what I'm putting down right now. So leave a comment below. Okay, take action on this. What are the top 3 most important values for you? And then I'm going to open up that discussion, see if I can help you out in any way that I can. Okay, and if this is something that you are continuing to seek clarity on, then I highly encourage you to check out the Monk Mode Challenge, which is a 30-day journey of self-illumination where we're uncovering the wisdom that is already within us, right? It's no longer about getting more information from the outside, because chances are you already have too much information in your head. It's about uncovering the deep wisdom that is already within you, so that you can get clarity, so that you can have the discipline to consistently, predictably, and reliably choose growth over comfort, to choose the right thing over the easy thing. Okay, so the website is monkmodechallenge.com. You can click the link out in the description as well. But with all that being said, I'm going to leave you in the peace and power of the one infinite creator, and I will catch you in the next one. Much love to you. Take care.